Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the look that I'm going to be showing you how to do today. I was actually using the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation for a little bit and I loved the way that it looked, but my skin had a terrible reaction to it, so I won't be using that again. So yeah, let's just jump right in. The first thing that I used was the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and a little bit of Cover FX Cream Foundation in shade N60. And I'm using the new Sigma Kabuki 3D brush. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite foundation brushes. It is a kabuki brush, but it does kind of come to a pointed end. And I like it because you can get into those little crevices, and I like to use it to basically define my eyebrows on the top because I don't apply any concealer to the top of my brows, which is what I'm doing right here. And then I'm just applying that foundation all over my face just to give me a pretty even coverage, especially dealing with all the breakouts that I've been encountering after using that MAC foundation that I know that I shouldn't have been using because the MAC has never agreed with my skin, but you live and you learn. So I'm just applying this all over my face until I have a nice even coverage. And then I'm just going to grab the AJ Crimson Cream Foundations in shade 4.5 and shade 5 and a Hair and Makeup Addiction flat foundation brush, and I'm just going to carve out underneath my cheekbones a little bit and along my jawline. And I'm also going to apply that to my forehead area, and this is in the shade 4.5, and I'm just going to go in a little bit with shade 5 after this before I blend it in. And I'm just going to carve out just the sides of my nose just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of definition, and just underneath on the tip of my nose as well. And then I'm just going to go in a little bit with shade 5, and I'm just going to apply that in the same area underneath my cheekbone and just to the outer temples and just a little bit to my nose area before moving on. I don't apply it to the center of my forehead or along my jawline. This is just where I want a little bit more definition and a little bit more color. Then I'm just going to go in with that same Sigma brush and I'm going to start blending that out. You want to make sure that you don't have any harsh lines. And I didn't apply any extra product to the brush. I'm just using the same brush that I used for my foundation, and I'm just using that brush to blend that out. I usually do my highlighting first and then I go in with my contouring, but I decided to do something different for this video, and I do like the finish that it gave. So it's all a matter of preference. There's no one way to do makeup. You can do, you know, highlighting first, contouring first. Some people do it underneath their foundation, but this is just how I like to do it, and this is a method that I'm trying. So I'm just blending that upward, making sure to keep that contour on that line. I don't want to bring that product down. I don't want it to give me too much of a muddy look. I kind of want that line to be pretty precise, which is why I like the point of this kabuki brush. And then I'm just using my fingers to blend out any additional product. And I'm just going along the sides of my nose. Then I'm going in with my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes. Sorry that didn't focus, but I will be sure to link everything below. And then just apply just a little dot to the tip of my nose, up the bridge of my nose, and onto my forehead. I also like to apply a little bit to my chin area. I blend that out with my fingers first before I move in with a beauty blender. This is what it should look like. And then I'm just going to use a damp beauty blender to start blending out that product. I want it to melt into my foundation, and I don't want there to be any harshness or any lines that you can see on my face. I'm doing the same exact thing to the other side as well. Making sure to get into that tear duct area. I do have dark circles, so I like to bring that product just slightly into the tear duct to cancel out any darkness that I may have before moving on to my forehead, just blending that out. Using just the tip of the beauty blender to blend out the product on my nose area, and then to blend out my chin. Once that's all done, I like to set under my eyes immediately because I always experience some type of creasing. And then I just pack on a little bit of that product, not a little bit, you know, a generous amount, underneath my eyes, to the tip of my nose, up my forehead, and a little bit to my chin, the exact same areas that I applied to highlight. Once that's on, I do like that to set a little bit. And I'm just using the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder in 174, and this is a Real Techniques powder brush. And I'm just applying that to all of the areas on my face besides my highlighted areas. And this is just going to set my foundation. And then I'm just grabbing my NYX bronzing powder in medium and a Zoeva angled brush, and I'm just going to start setting the contoured areas. And I'm going to apply this powder to all the areas on my face that I applied that darker shade. This is just going to set that area and just add a hint more of color. I did use the shade medium because I already used a cream product. If I didn't use any cream products, I would have went in with deep or deep tan. And I just like to pinch the brush and do the sides of my nose and the tip as well. And then I'm just going in with MAC Peaches and a BH Cosmetic fan brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks, just to give it a little bit of wash of color. Super, super light though. And this is a Morphe fan brush, and this is what I use to apply my highlight. I'm using Shop by La Boss Glow with the Flow. It's a loose highlighter, and I'm just applying that to the high points of my face and a little bit to my nose. I'm setting my entire face with Skindinavia setting spray. And this is the final look, guys. If you guys are interested in seeing this lip, I did post it on Instagram at Makeup by Denise. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.